Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite, home to the #1 Theta community. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can find me on Theta TV as well. Alright guys, in today's video, I have an update coming to you, and it has to do with Guardian nodes. So, I have received some feedback here recently that I make a lot of videos about NFTs, and I cannot disagree with you. So this is a step away from the NFT news and just focus on the overall Theta network. And I think this is a much welcome update. There's a lot of technical jargon that I did have to look up for this one. So this is an update that I saw on the Theta Twitter, and it is great work at the BTC Life, a big step towards increased Guardian node reliability. And we'll check out what he posted that actually helps out the entire Theta ecosystem. So let me go ahead and give that a like. And he says, hi folks, here's a project I've worked on over the last few months involving containerizing, which we'll look up here in a second because I didn't know what that was, the Theta Guardian nodes. There's a GitHub link, which we'll check out. And essentially it just makes everything a lot easier, and I'll go ahead and give this a like too. But containerization, excuse me. So this is something from IBM where it kind of just breaks down exactly what it is. So it is the packaging of software code with just the operating system libraries and dependencies required to run the code to create a single lightweight executable called a container. So it runs consistently on any infrastructure. So it's more portable and resource efficient than virtual machines, and they've become the de facto compute units of modern cloud native applications. So that in a nutshell is what it is. So it allows developers to create and deploy applications faster and more securely than traditional methods. There's a lot of pros to them, which we'll check out here in a second. And then application containerization is more or less the same thing that we just talked about. So the way I think about it is you have everything needed for your Guardian node, and it is running independently from everything else. So it is just its own independent container, an application working independently from the iOS and everything else going on in the background. So there's a couple benefits to it. Portability, so a container creates an executable package of software that is abstracted away from, and it's not tied to the host operating system. So it's portable and able to run uniformly and consistently across a platform or cloud. It's agile. So it's the industry standard for developers. It's speedy, which is great. So containers are referred to as being lightweight, meaning they share the machine's operating system, and it's not bogged down with any extra overhead, which is really good. There's a lot of fault isolations. So if anything happens, it's isolated and operates independently from everything else. It's very efficient, and that's one of the perks to it. Ease of management is another thing, and that it is very secure because it is isolated from all the other applications. So it inherently prevents the invasion of malicious code from affecting other containers or the host system. So that is another perk to it as well. So in summary, that is containerization, just taking that Guardian node and then kind of removing it from the iOS and the rest of the operating system and just letting it run independently on its own. So here is the GitHub, and this is where all the data lives. So this is where you want to check out if you want to containerize, hopefully that's the correct way to say it, your Guardian node. So here is what he says. So after noticing Theta's Guardian node download offerings were missing a containerized solution, I thought I would step forward and solve that need. So what you need? Running a Theta Guardian node from a container provides several advantages. Some of them we just talked about, which was isolation, fault tolerance, and redundancy. So it allows the Guardian node, if it goes down, it'll automatically launch on another available host worker to ensure the Guardian node is running at all times. Performance, containers are lightweight, kind of like we talked about. And super fast. It's agile, so it's very easy to move from one cluster to another, and it is very secure. So that is, the benefits to it. And then how do you get started? I won't go through this step by step because if you've seen my previous videos, right now I run my Guardian node through gpool services. But if you are interested in how to do this step by step, it is all listed in this GitHub article. So there's a lot of good instructions here. So definitely follow it step by step, and this is how you'll be able to containerize your Guardian node if you are interested in that. But in summary, I do think that this is a very good idea, and I know it's a much welcome update to the overall Theta ecosystem. So thank you. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys on the next one.